Hi, let's talk about buying your biology book and a Pearson code. Students always ask me, do I really need a book for this course? Do I need to get one as soon as possible? And the answer, of course, is yes, you do. The sooner the better. Assignments begin the very first week of school, and you need a book to help you do well in your assignments, which will affect your final grade. The presentations that are online are not enough to give you that scientific language, the details of the biological concepts that you need to be successful in this class. Another big question is, do I have to buy the book and the Pearson code together? And the answer is no, you have a choice. You can purchase each one separately or you can purchase them together. But the bottom line is that you do need a code and you need a book. Now, what are some of your options? Now, this is where it seems like it's a maze because there's so many options that you can have. Now, a lot of it depends on your own resources and the needs of the course. But you can buy a hard copy book from the EPCC bookstore. And with that hard copy, usually a code comes with it. So you get the cost is for both the code and the book. Now you can also rent a book, and it seems at the beginning that it's a lot cheaper, but you still need to buy a code. So you can rent a book from a company or a student, but you still need a code. Now, where can you get codes? You can buy a code online directly from Pearson. And when you do that, you have an option whether you can get it for 18 weeks or 24 months. Now, obviously 18 weeks might seem like the less expensive option, but what happens if you take the second part of biology or if you didn't do well and you need to repeat the course? So sometimes having that buffer of spending a little bit of money up front can help you later. Now, instead of a hard copy book, you could use an ebook. Now, for science majors, they're not allowed to use their book for the exams, but for non-science majors, like in biology 1308 and in 1309, you can actually use your book. So that might, affect your decision on what you're going to buy. And lastly, you can buy ebooks and codes not just from Pearson, but you can find them at Walmart and at Amazon. So in the end, what is your best option? As your instructor, to me, the best option most often is our EPCC bookstore. I'm not getting any money from the bookstore, but I will tell you that the faculty adopts a book because in general they've made a deal with the publisher, and this deal is to provide a book and materials for you at the lowest cost. So this is the website below for the EPCC bookstore. Now, how do you go about ordering the book from the EPCC bookstore? Well, you need to enter, if you do it online, you need to enter the term, which is spring 2021 or the summer or the fall. You have to put in the department, which will be biology, and the course and the CRN number. And all of this you can get from your registration printout. So once you're online, this is what you'll need to do. Now, the important thing here is if you look at the first blue arrow at the top on the left-hand side, notice that it's pointing to the Trans Mountain Bookstore. That means that you have to associate me with the Trans Mountain Bookstore because that is my home campus. And this is the information that you will put in to see what book you need for your class. So this is the book I've selected as an example for Biology 1307. And it says here General Biology for Science Majors 2. And it says it's a custom book by Pearson, but it doesn't even have an image. And it says that the cost is $103.45. And so this doesn't look like much, but this is actually the correct book. This is what you'll need to order it. So sometimes the information doesn't look exactly like what I've stated in the syllabus, but what I've done is I've tried to take a screenshot of this so that you know what it looks like, just in case you order from the bookstore. Now, in the end, if you have an issue with the book or the code, you're to contact me as soon as possible. And notice here that my email is nwiesma@epcc.edu. Remember, I'm your instructor, not your publisher. So I'm one of your greatest champions to make sure that you do as best as possible in the class, and I'll do whatever I can to get you the materials that you need. The best of luck buying your book.